It all began with a 1979 Fox body Mustang, a car that had been buried under snow and silence for 23 long years.
This 1979 Fox body Mustang, of course it doesn't run, and it's been off the road for 23 years. So I'm going to try to get this thing fired up, put it back on the road, and attempt to drive hundreds of miles back home.
Derek Bieri, the man behind Vice Grip Garage, made it his mission to bring it back to life, even if it meant driving it hundreds of miles back home. But this project was more than just turning wrenches. It was a test of spirit, of determination, and of whether one man could carry the weight of his own fading fire. Fans had always seen Derek as the man who could resurrect anything, but slowly, cracks began to show. Missed uploads, shorter videos, and a weary smile that no engine could hide. It was clear he was running out of something far more precious than fuel. He was running out of himself.
That's 77 to 79.
Feels like I'm saying 77 a lot.
In 77, they only made 318,000 and change of these. Oh, that's a lot, actually. So they're not unique, they're not rare, they're not collectible.
The move from the frozen plains of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee seemed like salvation. A chance to escape the cage his own success had built. But the burnout followed. A bigger garage and sunnier skies couldn't mask the heavy exhaustion pressing on his shoulders. For the first time, Derek was staring into the mirror and seeing not a builder, not a creator, but a man dangerously close to breaking. And yet, in the middle of this storm, hope appeared, not in horsepower, but in the quiet joy of watching his son Bentley ride a dirt bike across their new lawn. Not in another viral video, but in his wife Jessica, who held everything together when he couldn't. The truth of Vice Grip Garage was never just in the roar of an engine. It was in the family that kept him alive when the cameras stopped rolling. But then came betrayal, a stolen carburetor, lifted in the dead of night. It wasn't just a part missing, it was trust shattered. Yet, when Derek shared the loss, his community responded with overwhelming support, raising $55,000 in days. They proved something powerful. Vice Grip Garage wasn't just a channel, it was a family built on loyalty, and they weren't about to let him stand alone. Still, the darkest storm didn't come from snow or theft, but from the internet itself. A single joke twisted into wild rumors of lawsuits and collapse. It was all false, but it ate away at his time, his peace, and his patience. The world demanded content, but Derek was beginning to understand that not every fight was worth it. His breaking point came with a family station wagon, a car with no value, but one loaded with memories. As he restored it, tears streamed down his face, not for the machine, but for the ghosts it carried. It was then he realized Vice Grip Garage was never about saving cars. It was about saving second chances, including his own. So, Derek hit the brakes. He slowed down, refused projects that didn't matter, and began to show not just the wins, but the struggles, the hours spent fighting stubborn bolts, the cuts, the failures, and the lessons. His son Bentley became his partner, learning each tool and step, while Jessica remained the quiet captain steering the ship. Together, they reminded him that the most important restoration wasn't in the garage, it was in himself and in the life he was building with them. The truth is clear. Derek Bieri wasn't just reviving rusted metal. He was reviving his own soul. Vice Grip Garage became more than a channel. It became a reminder that family, love, and second chances are worth more than any car on the road. So now, we want to hear from you. Do you think the pressure of constant content has destroyed the authenticity of creators like Derek? Or has it forced them to rediscover what truly matters? Share your thoughts below. And don't forget to subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss these powerful untold stories.